Hey everyone, this has been a highly requested video, just basically taking you guys through how I have the layout of my charts to make them pretty clean looking and the specific colors that I use. So this right here is a default chart on TradingView. The first thing that I do on the chart is I right click on it, I go to the settings. Within the settings, the first thing that I change is the canvas. So the background, I make it a solid background and I make it a white background. So that is the first thing that I do. The grid lines, I have no grid lines on. The crosshairs, I leave that alone. Everything else here is pretty much left alone. The next thing that I have on or off is on the trading tab. I take off the buy sell buttons. I don't ever use them, so I like to take that off as well. On the symbol setting, the candlesticks is the important color. This is where I choose the color, so this is very important for my eyes. The bodies of an up close candle will be this gray right here. The body of a down close candle will be black. The borders for all of them will be black. So that's both for the up close and the down close. And the wicks will also be black. Actually, that gray is a little too dark. I like to go a little lighter. So yes, this third gray right here. And then lastly, on the status line, I take off the logo, I take off the title, the open market status, the chart values, and the bar change values. And I know some charts come default with the volume, and that'll show up as an indicator right here. So I turn that off. Now, if you've seen some of my videos too, the only two indicators that I use are really for aesthetic purposes. I don't use them to trade. First one I kind of do. It is quarterly cycles. It is this one right here, Days Theory by Waffles_Bitcoin. Click on that one. The next one is Watermark. And I scroll down to look for the one by AGFX. So I click on that one as well. The next important thing that I do with my charts, because I have this quarterly cycles indicator on here, I go onto the settings and I say scale price chart only. Now that is an important setting because if I don't have that on as I am moving, it will try to scale the entire chart to fit all of the indicator, and we don't want that. I only want to scale the price as the only thing I wanted to adjust as I'm zooming in and out. Now I'll go over the settings that I have for the quarterly cycles indicator. So if I click the settings icon here, the max history I have is 5. The box style is solid. Macro cycles, I turn that off. True day open, I renamed that to midnight open. And I want this to be a solid line. I do also want it to display above the hourly. The weekly true week open, I turn that off and I turn this off. Same thing with the monthly, turn those off. And then here for the session opens, I change this to true open for all of them. You can change the name as well if you want. You can put New York true open. I just have it as true open for all of them. And then I have those in purple because I like to have my midnight open be a different color from everything else. Okay, so I have those in purple and I have those as dotted, sorry. And then the microcycles, yes, I leave that as TMSO, and the true micro session open. And then I leave these as Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. The box colors that I like are the gray, the red, the green, and the blue, which is the ones that it comes with. I have labels and prices on. The boxes opacity is 10, and that is it. So when I click OK, should be all of the settings that I use. If you go down to the 1 minute chart, you should be able to see the micro sessions show up exactly how you see in all of my videos. So those are the settings for the quarterly cycles indicator. And then here, where was it? Do I have it show? I forgot how I turned that off. I think it's in the other settings. I'll go back to that. But here in the AGFX, right, I changed this to my name, KoinoniaTrader, and then I like the initial one where it says that, but the last one I changed it to execution. And then sometimes I like to have the symbol info here at the bottom so that you can see, right? Since I already took it off at the top, I can see here that I'm on MNQ1 and I'm also on the 1 minute chart, and it'll also show the date as well. And then you can fix this according to how you like. So there's that. And then I believe the last thing that I have, not for the quarterly cycle settings, I want it for the chart settings. Indicator, I take off the arguments and I take off the values so that it only says quarterly cycles and then AGFX watermark. So that's it. Those are the only things I do. And then of course, when I'm trading, and if I want it to be a nice clean chart, I just click Shift F and that'll just make it full screen for me. If I want to go back, I just click Shift F again, or you can click Escape on your keyboard and that should do it. So hopefully this video is enough for you guys to be able to replicate the same chart settings that I have, and it was very helpful for you. So I will see you guys later. Peace.